This is second video on occupational health, and here I discuss about some important dust disease, that is pneumoconiosis. Dust are finely divided solid particles with size ranging from 0.1 micron to 150 micron, released into the atmosphere during crushing, grinding, abrading, drilling, blasting, transportation, material handling, loading and unloading operation. Dust particles larger than 10 microns settle down from the air rapidly, while particle size within the range of 0.5 micron to 3 micron, that is PM 2.5, may cause hazardous effect on lungs after a variable period of exposure, and is mainly responsible for pneumoconiosis, which may gradually cripple a man by reducing his work capacity due to lung fibrosis and other complications. So the hazardous effect of dust on the lungs depend upon chemical composition of dust, fineness of dust, concentration of dust in the air, period of exposure, individual susceptibility, and health status of person exposed. Therefore, the threshold limit values for different dust are different. The important dust diseases are silicosis, anthracosis, byssinosis, bagassosis, asbestosis, and farmer's lung. And today I discuss about them. Among the occupational diseases, silicosis is the major cause of permanent disability and mortality. It is caused by inhalation of dust containing free silica or silicon dioxide. Miners with silicosis are found in various industries, that is mining industries, pottery and ceramic industry, sandblasting, metal grinding, building and construction work, rock mining, iron and steel industries, and several others. Anthracosis is defined as the asymptomatic milder type of pneumoconiosis is caused by the accumulation of carbon in the lungs due to repeated exposure to air pollution or inhalation of smoke or coal dust particles, particularly for coal miners. There are two general phases in coal miners' pneumoconiosis. The first phase is labeled simple pneumoconiosis, which is associated with little ventilatory impairment. So the ventilatory impairment is basically the reduction in the ability to breathe, and this may acquire about 12 years of work exposure for its developments. That is why it is called asymptomatic milder type of pneumoconiosis. But the second phase is characterized by progressive massive fibrosis. This is caused severe respiratory disability and frequent results in premature death. So once a background of simple pneumoconiosis has been attained in the coal workers, a progressive massive fibrosis may develop out of it without further exposure to it. So it is very dangerous. Next is byssinosis. Byssinosis is due to inhalation of cotton fiber dust over a long period of time. The symptoms are chronic cough and progressive uh, dys- dyspnea, that is shortness of breath, ending with chronic bronchitis and emphysema, that is damage of air sac in lungs. In India has a larger textile industry employing nearly 35% of factory workers. So incidence of byssinosis is observed among cotton textile workers. And next is bagassosis. And bagassosis is the name given to an occupational disease of lung caused by inhalation of bagasse or sugarcane dust. Sugarcane dust, which earlier went to waste, is now utilized in manufacturing of paper, and cardboard and rayon. The symptom consists of breathlessness, uh, and then hemoptysis. It is coughing of blood from lungs and slight fever. If treated early, there is a resolution of acute inflammatory condition of the lungs. Asbestos is the commercial name given to certain type of mine that is naturally occurring fibrous material like silicates of magnesium, iron, calcium, sodium, and aluminium. Asbestos fiber usually from 20 micron to 500 micron in length and zero point 0.5 micron to 50 micron in diameter. It is used in the manufacture of asbestos cement, fireproof textiles, roof tiling, brake lining, gasket, and several other items. Asbestos enters in the body by inhalation, and fine dust may be deposited in the alveoli. The fibers are insoluble. Dust deposited in the lungs causes uh, pulmonary fibrosis, leading to respiratory insufficiency and death. Carcinoma of bronchus, which is one type of cancer, and mesothelioma of pleura and peritoneum. There is one type of cancer in pleura or peritoneum zone, and cancer in the gastrointestinal tract. So these are the uh, disease may cause from the asbestosis, may cause from the asbestos. The farmer's lung is due to the inhalation of moldy hay or grain dust. In grain dust or hay with a moisture content of over 30%, bacteria and fungi growth rapidly, causing a rise in temperature to 40 to 50 degrees centigrade. This heat encourage the growth of thermophilic actinomycetes, of which uh, saccaro, saccharopolyspora rectivirgula. It is formerly known as Micropolyspora feni. Now it is Saccharopolyspora rectivirgula is the main cause of farmer's lung, and it may cause from general respiratory symptoms to pulmonary fibrosis and inevitable pulmonary damage and corpulmonale. Corpulmonale is actually the right side of heart failure due to lung issue. So, as in India, bulk population is working in agricultural work, so possibilities of widespreading this disease are there. So now I discuss about some general preventive measures. As no cure for pneumoconiosis is known, so it is essential to prevent this disease from arising. That is, prevention is better than cure. So one of this is dust control, and the preventive measure I'm discussing here is basically on this dust related disease control. So from industries for various activities are there, so different preventive measures or may be incorporated with this. So dust control measure for prevention and suppression of dust should be maintained, and personal protection equipment should be used during operation. Initial medical examination and periodic medical checkups for the workers should be done. And baggage control, this is for baggage control or for this to control this bagassosis disease, use 2% of propionic acid, a widely used fungicide. So bagasse can be rendered safe for manufacturing use. And for especially for asbestosis control, use safer types of asbestos and substitution of other insulant like glass fiber, mineral wool, calcium, silicate, plastic foams in place of asbestos we may use. And as no cure for pneumoconiosis is known, so research continues, continuing research is to be allowed. So this is required. So thank you for watching this video. You can read this book, procure this book for further details.